Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel, where today I'm going to be doing a preview for Man United against Kristiansund in Norway. Yes, I'm back after my last video on Dean Henderson, and I'm sorry by the way about the winds. It didn't feel windy, so I thought it'd be alright, but when I watched it back it was a bit windy, so I thought there was nothing I could do about it. But anyway, on to the preview. But before I start on the preview fully, I'm going to talk about transfer news again, because that's what we do in the transfer market, right? Firstly, I'll talk about Nicola Pepe. Well, it looks like we're not going to get him anymore because, well, Arsenal are set to sign him for £72 million, which is quite funny actually, because no one would have thought that they could afford him, because everyone thought they had 40 million, just that. So it's pretty mad if you think about it. But yeah, that saga is now over, so we can think about different right-winger targets if we're going to sign a right-winger this summer. Secondly, I'll talk about Romelu Lukaku and Matteo Darmian again. They're both out of the squad for our trip to Norway, so could they be making transfers? I don't know. They both seem likely to leave, what SPN's reporting. Lukaku was linked to Juventus over the weekend with a potential swap deal for Dybala, but he's come out and said he wants to stay at Juventus, so I doubt that's going to happen now. And Inter Milan are still strongly keen on him, aren't they? So we'll find out with Lukaku. I hope we sell him, hopefully, because I didn't like what he tweeted during the weekend with his agent. Disrespectful, man. Attitude poor. If that was Pogba, it'd be all over the world. But it's not Pogba, is it? And Darmian, he's been linked to Barcelona, but he's also set to leave. I don't think he'll go to Barcelona, though. I think he'll just go to Italy. Like a Fiorentina or something, maybe. But anyway, let's do the preview. I'm not going to talk about this opponent much because I know nothing about them. I don't even know one of their players. This is just a game, I think, for Ollie because he's Norwegian. So it'll be nice to see a game with him in his home country. He deserves it. But yeah, our last game was against Tottenham. We played well, like I said before. Well, not in the second half, but I was happy with the performance overall. And hopefully we'll have another win. I'm expecting a good win, like a 6-0 win or something. Because they're not great. We don't even know who they are, in fact. I don't even know who they was. At least I knew Perth Glory was before in the past. I don't know who these are. But yeah. Our next game after that, though, is AC Milan, and the season starts. So we've only got 2 games left to prepare for the season against Chelsea. Obviously, I'll start off with my lineups. I can't really talk about this team much. I will do my very best to just explain why my first half and second half team. For my first half team, in goal, easy choice, again, David De Gea. Still hasn't signed his 6-year contract, but we've only been home for 2 days, so maybe it was just a bit too soon. I reckon it'll be when we get back, because our last game's in Wales, isn't it? But yeah, David De Gea, no problems at all. Right back, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's been my best player for me this pre-season. Impressed me a lot. Considering he had a under-21 Euros and he didn't even have a good tournament, the way he's just settled in is brilliant, especially against Inter Milan. So yeah, I've got no problems at all with Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and he will be my right back. My centre-back pairings, I'm going to do what I did against Tottenham, Lindelof and Twanzebe. It was the second half defence in the end after Bailly got his injury. Get well soon, by the way, Bailly. But yeah, Lindelof and Twanzebe. Lindelof's is our best defender by a mile, so you want to play on the best team. And Twanzebe is young, man. I'd loan him out, but why not play him while we're still here? It's only a pre-season. Give everyone a run out. Yeah. As for my left back, I'm actually going to go for Ashley Young here. I don't know. He didn't do too bad last game, to be fair to him, but yeah, we need to give everyone a run out, don't we? And he's not good enough, we all know that. I don't want him anywhere near the team for the first game, or any games. But as it's pre-season, I'll give him a run out at left back if I was Ollie. My 3 midfielders. First of all, in the central defensive mid, I'll play Scott McTominay. He's impressing me bit by bit, McTominay, as the pre-season's going on. And his assists, his runs, he takes less touches on the ball. He's just impressed me a lot this pre-season, really. So yeah, I've got absolutely no problems with McTominay starting. My next midfielder will be Paul Pogba. Didn't play as great against Spurs the other week, but he's the one-off in it. He did some good moments, so I trust him completely. And yeah, no problems at all with him at the moment anyway. So yeah, Paul Pogba. My last midfielder, Andreas Pereira. For me, one of the best players since Tottenham, like I said in my reaction. His assists, his pace, his determination, his grit, it was all there, and his ball recoveries even. See, he's actually one of the best players as well, and if he can play that this season, I've got no problems with Pereira at all. Living up to its, hopefully he's going to live up to his potential, isn't he? Right winger, I'll go for Mason Greenwood again. He impressed me overall of pre-season. Didn't play as well against Spurs, but you can't play well all the time, can you? And he's 17 years old, so yeah, I've got no problems with Greenwood. His determination, I think he can be a big player for us next season. I'm really confident in him. As for my left winger, I'll give it to Daniel James. This is a similar team to first out at Spurs, isn't it? But that team impressed me so much. I want to see them first again. He was my man of the match in the last game. His pace again. But you could tell it scared the Spurs players as they were just fouling him for fun. Yeah, looking at you, Ali and Sissoko, you pricks. But yeah, my left winger will be Daniel James. And up front, I'm going to go for Anthony Martial again. He is actually looking lively in as a striker role. For me, I might actually generally consider starting as my number one striker for next season. The way he just suits there more, isn't it? And if Lukaku leaves, I'll actually give him the number 9 as well. But yeah, no problems with Martial, and he'll be my striker. As for the second half team, goal, I'll give it to Romero. Could have done better for that equaliser for Spurs, I reckon, but it's pre-season, like I said, so I'll give everyone a run out. Right back, Diego Dalot. Another one, he was a bit Jekyll and Hyde against Spurs, but he's young, he'll learn from it, so. And I've got no problems with it at all apart from that, so yeah, Diego Dalot. Centre backs, I don't know, Smalling and Rojo maybe. Not Smalling and Rojo. Smalling will be my first one, mainly because he's one of our only centre backs. And yeah, he's not great, but he's one of the only ones we've got, so I've got no problems with Smalling though. Apart from that, other centre back, I've changed my mind on Rojo because I realise he's likely to leave as well on SBN, so I wouldn't want to play him if that's the case. So instead, I'll go for my guy Phil Jones. And when he's been on, he's been alright. He scored a decent header against Leeds. So yeah, my centre back. Jokes. Some people call him Sir Philip though, so I'm not the only one. Left back, Luke Shaw. Played the season last year. Hasn't done great in pre-season. I reckon it might be because of his injury, but yeah, I'll start him in this game. Yeah, and he'd be my number one left back for the season. Midfield, CDM, unfortunately, because I've got no one else, I'm going to have to go for Matic. We need to sell Matic ASAP, but I don't think we will. He takes too many touches on the ball. That mainly caused their equaliser after I watched the game back. And he's just sideways backwards merchant, static. He panics. But I guess we'll have to pick him, won't we? Unfortunately. My next midfielder, I'm going to go for Angel Gomez. Good goal against Spurs, that could lift his momentum, and I'm praying it will. He's impressed me as well overall. He did well with him and Chong against Leeds on the penalty. So yeah, pre-season, give him all a run out. My last midfielder will be Fred. Hasn't been with us for as long because he got married, didn't he? But I'll pick him because it's pre-season. And I think Fred might do better than most people say he will this season. Remember what happened with Lindelof? Sometimes you need a year to settle in. But yeah, Fred. Right winger, I'm going to go for my guy, Jesse Lingard. I'm joking, but I thought he'd have a decent pre-season because he's naturally fit. And he always does, but he's not been that great, has he? But due to that it's pre-season, like I said, I'll pick him. As for my left winger, I'm going to go for Tahith Chong. Didn't play at all, did he, against Spurs? Maybe he just wanted to give a few more players run-outs, but because of that, I'll play him in this game. No problems whatsoever. He's done well in the games he's played in, so yeah, Tahith Chong. And my centre forward is going to be Marcus Rashford. Another one. He played okay against Spurs, but not amazing, not world class, but he's one of our best players, what some may say. So yeah, he's not done as bad, so yeah, no problems whatsoever. So yeah, I'll do a match reaction tomorrow, later in the evening, and I will then transfer news if it comes out, like the Dean Henderson one. And yeah, I'm actually going to do a Championship EFL prediction video this end of the week. I'm going to do lots of research for it, because I don't know the league as much. I just watch it, but I don't know a lot of the teams. So I'm going to do some research so I can make my predictions. Just a bit of fun, and react at the end of the season. So yeah, and I'll do a Premier League one next week, and then also my AC Milan content. But until then, peace.